Hi guys, welcome to another video from myself, RC Steve B. Unfortunately, I didn't actually make it to Bradgate Park, which I said I was going to do on the last video. Something came up, so I wasn't able to go. As it turned out, I'm quite happy I didn't go because apparently it absolutely rained torrentially. And at my age, the old bones take a bit of a battering. So, you know, I'm quite happy that I missed that one. But I did actually manage to get to Spring Woods last night in just outside Nottingham, Paul and Jane's place. They decided that they were going to have a Halloween crawl, a night crawl. Started at 7 o'clock, and I think I left there about 10:30, 11:15, and there was still quite a few people walking around. Really good night. Met up with some old friends that I haven't seen for quite some time, and also met some new guys, which were great. Some guys from Derby, and it was good fun. It was really good fun. Very muddy, very wet, very dark. Not cold, surprisingly enough, but it was a really good time. Thank you for Paul and Jane for arranging that for us. And if ever you do get the chance to go to Spring Woods, go. Paul puts in an amazing amount of work to make it the best RC course that it can be. He's added a small pond for small RC boats, and he's also built an RC drift track up there now. So I mean, the work he puts in is just phenomenal, and kudos to him. Also, I want to say a big shout out to Scott and Amy, because on the RC construction, the RC truck and construction site, I put a shout out asking if anybody could do me some vinyls to put on my trucks, just some names and things like that, just to sort of make them a little bit different. And Scott and Amy came through big time. Only sorted it out yesterday morning, and when I went to Spring Woods yesterday and met them, they'd done me. And just take a look at these. On the red Scania, you've got RC Steve B and Sons Heavy Haulage, and we thought we'd have a little bit of a laugh with the logger, the Scania logger over my shoulder there. And as you can see, that one has turned into Captain's Log Transport. A little bit of a shout back to my Trekker side there, because I do like a bit of Star Trek. I'm a bit of a Trekker, a bit of sci-fi nerd, as you can see from Voyager over there. Thanks, Kev, for that. And just one more thing about last night. All four admin were there from the Urban Monkeys. Chris Jones, who started the group off, myself, Kevin and Joseph were all there. And I would just like to say they weren't Christmas lights on the SCX-10, they were Halloween lights. Even though they were all multicoloured and there wasn't an orange one or green one on there, there was green, there was no orange. Even though there was no orange lights on there for Halloween, they were Halloween lights because I couldn't find my Halloween lights, so I had to use the Christmas lights. But I'm not going to tell him that. And there was two skeletons sitting on the roof as well, which you might see in the video. Right, enjoy the video. The filming is a little bit janky because obviously it was dark, and you know what cameras are like in the dark. They don't like picking up anything in the dark. If there's not enough light going onto the sensor, then they go. But I did actually, if you watch, starting from here, Paul and Jane actually sort of live almost off grid in the middle of nowhere. And once you get to where Spring Woods is, Paul will come down and open the gate for you, because it's obviously private property, to avoid trespassers. And it is a really good drive down there. As you can see, we'd had an awful lot of rain, so it made the driving down there almost like a 4x4 adventure, green laning. And I would just like to also say that this footage is sped up to twice the actual speed I drove down there, just in case my wife turns around and sees it and goes, you know, you drive that Qashqai like you drive a Land Rover. No, it's actually sped up, darling, so that it doesn't take quite so long. So, no, but it's good. The one thing I will say is it's very spooky, but God, it's good fun. So anyway, without further ado, after we'd parked up, we got the trucks out, we hit the trails, and I will see you after the video and let you know what's going on next. So enjoy the video, guys. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Very quickly, before the video starts in earnest, I did actually forget to say, you'll have to excuse the lighting on the video because I tried different sorts of lighting. So sometimes you'll see the video where there is no light at all apart from the lights on the trucks. Sometimes you will see the light from the camera, the flash on the phone that I was using, and sometimes you will see the light from the headlights that I also had on. And also, don't forget to stay till the very, very end to watch the effects of gravity on Chris Jones's truck. Don't miss that. See you in a bit. Right, as promised, here is Chris Jones's truck trying to defy gravity. In his own words, like all good drivers, he came up with an excuse. His was, he was pushed by a ghost. Sorry, Chris, you're going to have to come up with something better than that, mate. Here we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that half as much as we did on the night. It was an absolutely brilliant evening's RC crawling, made possible by the phenomenal work that both Paul and Jane put into Spring Woods. I'm going to actually put a link to Paul's YouTube site down below, so just check out that in the description. And also check them out on Facebook as well. And I say, if you get the chance to go there because it is truly amazing. Next video coming out will be the November RC truck and construction meet from Badsey. That's taking place on Sunday. So I'll be making another video of some absolutely amazing trucks there. And apparently they've got something a little bit special planned. So we'll have to see what that is. In the meantime, if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe by hitting the button there. And I'm also going to add a couple of videos there and there. Playlist. One video will be from a daytime version at Springwood so that you can see exactly what it's like, and the other one will be a playlist for you to sink your teeth into. But until the next video, stay safe and happy RCing, guys. See you later. Bye bye.